Some prisons don't lock doors, they train the mind to stay inside. And this prison is still training people. In the United States, in the state of Pennsylvania, there is a historic city called Philadelphia. Most people know it for freedom, independence, old buildings, but just a few miles from the busy streets stands a massive stone structure that was never meant to be humane, Eastern State Penitentiary. From the outside, it looks like a castle, tall walls, guard towers, narrow windows, but inside, it was designed to break the human mind. Built in 1829, Eastern State Penitentiary became famous for something the world had never tried before. Solitary confinement. Prisoners were kept alone for years. No talking, no eye contact, no human touch. Some prayed, some whispered to walls. Many went insane. Today, the prison is abandoned. But it is considered one of the most real haunted places in America. Visitors report whispers in empty cells, footsteps in locked corridors, and breathing where no one stands. And almost every staff member agrees on one thing. There is one section they avoid mentioning, cell block 12, not the famous cells tourists talk about, but the one staff lower their voices around. What you're about to hear is not a documentary. It is not a rumor. It is a story connected to this real place, and it begins on a winter night when the prison was already closed to the public. First night, Michael Turner had worked night security for years. Silence never bothered him. In fact, he preferred it. When he accepted a temporary job guarding Eastern State Penitentiary during renovations, he thought it would be easy money. On his first night, the supervisor stopped him. "Lower voice, stay out of cell block 12. Michael smirked. Because it's haunted, the supervisor didn't smile. Because people don't come back the same. The prison at night felt wrong. The stone walls absorbed sound. Even Michael's footsteps felt distant, like they didn't belong to him anymore. At exactly 2 o'clock a.m., his radio crackled. Static. Then a whisper, "Don't lock us in again." Michael froze, the lights flickered. And from deep inside cell block 12, he heard breathing. Slow, calm, close. "This is just an old building," Michael muttered. Still, his hand tightened around the flashlight. The metal gate to cell block 12 was supposed to be sealed. It wasn't. As he stepped inside, the temperature dropped. The cells stretched endlessly ahead. Some doors were scratched, deep marks, like fingernails dragged again and again. Inside one cell, carved into the stone wall, were words barely visible. I talked to the walls. Behind him slammed. Every cell door closed at once. Locked. His radio crackled again. Multiple voices overlapped, layered whispers. "Quiet. Don't look. He's listening." Michael backed away. Something brushed his arm. Cold fingers, he ran. When he escaped the block, the gate slammed shut behind him. The breathing stopped. Only 7 minutes had passed. It felt like hours. Back in the security office, the supervisor asked quietly, "Did it talk to you?" Michael nodded. "Then don't answer it again," the man said. "What is it?" Michael asked. The supervisor hesitated. "Solitary didn't just isolate prisoners," he said. "It trained their minds." "To do what?" Michael asked. "To stay." Michael returned the next night, not out of bravery, out of guilt. Cell block 12 was open again. Inside, the whispers returned. Whisper, "We learned how to be quiet." Hands rested on his shoulders. Not violent, familiar. "This is where we learned to disappear," the voices said. Michael understood. The prison didn't trap bodies. It taught minds how to vanish. "I won't stay," he said. The hands tightened. "Neither did we," Michael screamed. Light returned. He collapsed outside the block. Guards found him minutes later. Ending, Michael quit the next morning. Eastern State Penitentiary reopened for tour. Visitors walk its halls. Some laugh. Some feel uncomfortable without knowing why. Occasionally, someone stops in cell block 12 and feels a breath on their neck. Michael never returned. But sometimes, late at night, when his apartment is silent, he hears breathing. Not close, just enough to remind him. Some places don't haunt you because you were there. They haunt you because you listened. If you want to hear another story about a real haunted place somewhere else in the world, subscribe to this channel. Because the next place I'll tell you about is just as real, and it still remembers.